Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here on a Thursday night. A little bit of a late notice. We're taking over a broadcast here this evening, helping someone out tonight. We're going to be doing the Front Row Esports Truck Series. Now, I got to get used to saying that because I'm used to saying Next Gen Cup Series. But tonight, we're doing the Truck Series. So they race here on Thursday nights. We're going to be doing 125 laps here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Or I'm sorry, 115 laps. Let me clarify. 115 laps tonight here at Martinsville Speedway. Drivers are going to have 75% fuel load here tonight. So we got about 2 minutes left to go here in practice. Top times at the top of your board. Right now, Tanner Marr is fastest in that number 4 truck, followed by Kyle the Wild Man Wellman. So thank you everybody for tuning in here on a Thursday night. Again, a little bit of a late notice. We're helping somebody out here tonight, helping these guys out, give them a broadcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time to head down trackside. So if you could, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, please go check out Mullet Music Productions on YouTube. One of the first drivers out on track is Ronnie Morrison in the number 69 truck. As we got 5 minutes here in qualifying. Morrison comes out of turn number 4 to complete his first lap. A 20.05, or I'm sorry, 20.20. Garrett Wiles now go provisional pole, 19.91 for the 926 of Wiles. There's now more time starting to come in. Ryan J. Rose in the number 58, quick time, 19.47. Out of turn number 4 and across the line for Ryan's second lap. Does improve a little bit. It's a 19.44. Good lap by the number 58 of Ryan J. Rose. Kyle Wildman Wellman completes his run. A 19.48. As now Drummond in the number 29 truck goes top of the board, a 19.42. Taking a look at the number 99 of Michael Wood. First lap of 19.74. Down and back straightaway here into turns 3 and 4 for his final lap of qualifying. Out of turn 4 and across to the line for the number 99. He improves a little bit, goes up to 5th at 19.64. So we got about 2.5 minutes left to go here in qualifying. Still a couple of drivers who have not went out and taken the time. Mar's going to go out and try one more time here tonight. Takes the green flag for qualifying. About 1.5 minutes left to go here. Down into turns 3 and 4 for the number 4 of Tanner Marr. Coming out of 4 to complete lap number 1. He's going to go 4th quickest. Let's see if he can improve on his second lap. A 19.59 first time around for the number 4, Tanner Marr. Out of 4 and across the line. 19.48. So it's going to be good enough for 4th place, and that's really probably not where he wants to be, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to be on the top side here at Martinsville. We know the line is right around the bottom side of the racetrack. We're going to see every driver hunting to get down to the bottom as quick as they can. As I say that, Lewis Lockshine, 19.46. He goes 3rd fastest with 30 seconds left to go. That bumps Wellman down to 4th and Tanner Marr in 5th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing kicked off, shall we? Elliott Drummond's going to be starting on the pole here this evening with Ryan Rose, who is outside. Lewis Lockshine's going to be starting in 3rd with Kyle, the Wildman Wellman, starting in 4th. Tanner Marr is going to be rolling off in P5 with Christopher Spencer starting in 6th. Michael Wood is going to be starting in 7th with Garrett Wiles, who is outside in 8th. Nicholas Lamb is going to be starting in 9th position with Kel Butler in 10th. Tom Friedis is going to be starting in 11th with Ronnie Morrison rolling off 12th. In 13th, we're going to have Chummy Miller. In 14th, Dustin Lamb. And rounding out the field tonight, but not taking the grid, is the number 9 of Alex Giffen. That's your starting lineup for this evening here at Martinsville. 115 laps, no stage breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, because we have drivers not gridding up, it's going to wait the full 2 minutes, unfortunately, to grid up. As you see, we have 2 trucks not on the grid. 1 truck not on the grid. As we wait for this long 2 minutes to roll out, they're finally going to start rolling off. Here we go. We're going to get 2 laps here before we take the green flag officially. All right, drivers are getting the 1 to go signal here. It's time to get this thing rocking and rolling here tonight at Martinsville. The paperclip, the half-mile paperclip, short track racing here tonight on a Thursday night. Elliott Drummond, Ryan Rose going to lead them down. Lewis Lockshine, Kyle Wellman, row 2. Pace truck is going to pull on down pit road. Out of turn number 4. And green flag is in the air. We are underway here for 115 laps at Martinsville. Down into turns 1 and 2. It looks like Drummond's going to get a good run down into the center of the corner. Is he going to be able to clear Rose off the corner? He does so. Drummond now out to the lead. Ryan Rose running second. Lewis Lockshine back there trying to fight for third. We're going to be under caution already here this evening. Well, let's go back and take a look at what happened. Ooh, looks like the 64 might have had some issues there. Let's go back and take another look. So we're going down in 3 and 4 here. Looks like he might have got hard on the brakes. Kind of came down in, I believe that was the 5 truck and Nicholas Lamb. Ronnie Morrison and Dustin Lamb involved in this one as well. Not how you want to start off your night at Martinsville. So everybody pretty much still in the position they started in. Looks like Tom Friedis gained a spot. Chummy Miller has actually gained 2. Looks like no drivers are electing to come down pit road, maybe top off that gas tank. Not sure if they're going to be able to make it the whole way or not. Actually, I say that, and Wellman, it showed him on pit road first. I don't think he pit, though. Wellman didn't pit. Timing and scoring just throwing me for a loop, ladies and gentlemen. So we are on lap 4 of 115, waiting for the pace lights to go off. Looks like we're going to go around 2 more times. right, guys. Quick caution here. Let's get them nerves under control. Let's take off some green flag laps. All right, looks like we're going to double file them back up here. Getting ready to go back under the green flag. Elliott Drummond going to lead them down. Ryan Rose to his outside. Out of turn number 4. Into the restart zone. And green flag is back out in the air. Ryan Rose sleeping a little bit there. Into the outside wall. Caution's gonna come out again. We saw it. I don't know exactly what happened. We're gonna have to go back and take a look. I don't think the 58 got going. 42 kind of gets into the back of them, and then it's just chaos from there on out. Tanner Marr got involved. I didn't even pick him. And he gets involved right here. I mean, just going for a ride down the front stretch. Still showing Elliott Drummond the race leader. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Shut up and sit down.
Got to cut it short, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to come back to the green flag. Drummond and Lockshine going to lead them down. Green flag back out in the air. Back down into turns 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side back there for second place. Wildman Wellman to the inside of Lockshine down the back straightaway. He's going to back out of it, kind of slot back in line. Lockshine stays up to the top side of the racetrack, though. Wellman stays back down on the inside lane. Doesn't look like Wellman could get the run off the corner like the 124 can. We go back to fourth place. We got Tom Friedis in the number 32. Right behind him is Ryan Rose. Ryan Rose got involved in that accident there on the last caution, I should say. He's now back there running in fifth. Nicholas Lamb up 3 spots since dropping the green flag. Back there in sixth. Chummy Miller running 7th. Garrett Wiles holds on to the 8th position with Ronnie Morrison in 9th. Tyler Clemens in the 55. He's back there holding on to that 10th spot. Christopher Spencer is shown behind him in 11th. In the number 62, Tanner Marr won a lap down, now in 12th. Had to use a fast repair, but back out here turning laps. He might be able to get this lap back. Anything can happen as we got a battle going on up here for the race lead. Almost a little bit of contact there through the center of 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4, and Elliott Drummond continues to lead the way. Everybody seemed to have calmed down a little bit. Now it looks like Tom Friedis, he's trying to make a move here on Wellman. Got a little bit of right rear damage. That number 32 truck probably shouldn't, I don't think it's going to hurt him here later in the race. It shouldn't. Wellman's got a little bit of door damage on the left-hand side. Top 2 trucks are clean right now as Drummond starts to pull away. Little bit of a stack up there in 3 and 4 as we got a battle for the race lead. Lockshine going to go to the inside of the 29 of Drummond. He's going to make that pass with ease. Drummond's going to go ahead and slot back in second. We got a battle going on for third. Tom Friedis to the inside of the Wildman here in 3 and 4. See, Wildman tried to pinch him down the racetrack just a little bit right there. They're side by side as we go down into turns 1 and 2 once again. Oh, a little bit of check up there, caused a little bit of stack up. Friedis gets loose coming out of 2. Gathers it back up. Wellman's going to try fighting on the outside. Almost a little bit of contact between the 58 and the 32 right there. Wellman holding on to the outside. He's going to want to get back down to the bottom side as quick as he can here. Now under pressure by the number 58 coming out of turn 2. They make a little bit of contact down the back straightaway. Lap 22 of 115. Still a long way to go, boys. Looks like Friedis got the curb a little bit right there through the center of 3 and 4. Gonna be 3 wide down the front straightaway. Who's gonna back out of it? Wellman looks like he may have gave these guys a break right there, as we're going to be 3 wide again, almost coming off of turn 2. Friedis is backing out of it now. Ryan Rose moves up into 3rd with that move, and contact between the 5 and the 42 here in the middle of 3 and 4. Nicholas Lamb is making some moves now up into 4th. Now up 5 spots since the drop of the green flag. Like we got a battle going on back, I want to say back here, yeah, Tanner Marr getting around Chummy Miller. Now remember, Tanner Marr is currently being shown 1 lap down. He is actually the first car 1 lap down, so he needs a caution right now. That would really help him out. Race leaders are starting to catch up to a little bit of lap traffic right here. Gonna have to make their way around him as quick as possible. As I say that, caution's gonna come out. Tom Friedis into the outside wall here, looks like in 1 and 2. Now that helps Tanner Marr out a ton, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Oh, looks like he might have just looped it on his own. Might have been a little contact there. Let's take another look. So we go down into the corner. Yeah, it looks like he just has maybe a little too much rear brake bias in that truck. and just got hard on the binders. Maybe thought he was going to tap Wellman right there and just looped it around. Luckily, no contact with the outside wall. Going to be able to get it spun back around and keep going here tonight. So lap 29 of 115 complete here. Sorry about the pause there, ladies and gentlemen. Just making sure we got everything working correctly here on my end to give you the best experience we can here on True Sim Productions. So we've had a couple of drivers come down pit road. Looks like Christopher Spencer, Ronnie Morrison, Tyler Clements. Those were drivers that came down pit road. Looks like a couple took a set of tires, one fuel only. Tanner Marr came down on lap 9, but we know he had damage, got that fixed up. Now it looks like Tanner Marr going to be back on the lead lap. So if you didn't catch last week's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, that was on Next Gen Broadcasting. Tanner Marr took home the win at Bristol Dirt. So Tanner is trying to go for 2 in a row here tonight at Martinsville. Luckily able to get back up on the lead lap. Kyle Wellman's on pit road right now. Not sure if he's trying to get some damage fixed, maybe taking tires, a little bit of fuel here. Make sure he can make it the rest of the way. I think track position is going to be key here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the tires really aren't going to get worn out as much as we thought they were, as we're going to double file them back up and get ready to go here tonight. Out of turn number 4, Lewis Lockshine into the restart zone. Green flag back out into the air. Oh, but the caution's going to immediately come back out. What happened here? Oh, looks like some wheel spin or something. I have no idea. Dustin Lamb getting involved. Nowhere to go. I think that's Clements there. I have no idea what happened there. It looks like maybe a little, the only thing I can imagine was that was a little bit of wheel spin and it just sent him around. He gets on the loud pedal right there, shifts, and no idea. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
All right, we're back live here on True Sim Productions. Getting ready to go back under the green flag. Lewis Lockshine, Elliot Drummond gonna lead him down. Out of turn number 4. Green flag back out in the air. Lewis Lockshine got out to a good jump there. This one got a little loose back there. I think that was Christopher Spencer. As Morrison's going to get into the 926 and turn him around. What are we doing, guys? Let's go back and take a look. So it just looks like a little bit of contact in there. Gun in the corner. Yeah, it looks like Morrison was hard on the brakes, trying not to hit him. But just got in the left rear and set him around. He puts us under caution again here, lap 40 of 115. We'll be right back.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Shut up and sit down.
Back live here on True Sim Productions, getting ready to go back under the green flag. Now, Nicholas Lamb, your race leader, with Tom Friedis in second. Tanner Marr has found his way back up in the third position. Ronnie Morrison to his outside. In the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. Good launch there for the number 5 as we go back down into turns 1 and 2. Looks like Friedis tried to get down, but Tanner Marr is going to take a peek to the inside. Almost a little contact there. Down the back straightaway, put Tanner Marr up in his second for right now. Friedis tries to hold on the outside. Tanner Marr slots up in his second, right in front of that 32 truck. Nicholas Lamb still leads. Yellow flag again, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. The last few races we've had here on TSP have been caution fest. Looks like the 124 is going to kind of just push up into the 64, and Cal Butler is going to go around into the outside wall. I mean, we're wrecking for last. I don't get it. Still got a long way to go here in Martinsville. Anything can happen. So coming to take lap 50 here of 115. So going to have about 65 laps to go. Lights are still on the pace truck. Race control not happy with the track conditions yet, I imagine. Which they take a long time here at Martinsville, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, they take a long time. A lot of the times you'll see these guys, they'll start double filing back up saying, hey, we're ready to go. Get us back green flag racing. Lights should go off right here, as they do. So we're gonna re-rack them, restack them, and fire them off one more time. Gonna be lap 52 when we take the green flag. So Nicholas Lamb and Tanner Marr are going to lead him down. Tanner Marr can get a good jump here. He can make a move for the lead. Remember, going for 2 in a row here tonight. 1 Bristol Dirt last week. Green flag back out in the air. Ooh, everybody kind of waited a little bit there to get going. Lamb got a good jump. Freitas actually got a good jump there on the bottom lane as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Nicholas Lamb going to get out to a pretty good lead right here. Elliott Drummond back there trying to make a move on the inside of Morrison. Now trying to make up ground here behind the 32 of Tom Freitas out of turn 4. Tanner Marr working the top groove on the outside of that 32 truck. Out of turn number 2, a lot of side-by-side racing going on in the back. They start the single file out coming out of 2. That's Christopher Spencer looking to the inside of Clemis into 3 and 4. It's a battle for your 8th position. Looks like Wiles is going to step out. He's going to go to the inside of Morrison there and take that spot over. That's a battle for 6th. Lewis Lockshine is trying to make up ground here. Now underneath the 55 on the bottom side of the racetrack. Right behind is 62 of Christopher Spencer. Out of turn 4. Trying to take over that 9th position from the 55. 55 going to kind of pinch him down on entry right there. They almost made a little bit of contact. And 55 just trying to get back down to the bottom lane. Start to get into a rhythm. Oh, 69 is going to go around. What happened? Just again, it looks like another case of too much rear brake bias, ladies and gentlemen. When you put that brake bias to the rear, what that does is it puts more rear brake in the truck, and essentially when you go down into the corner, it turns the truck for you. Whereas if you had front brake bias, it's going to be in the front. I think you get what my point is. If you hit the brakes too hard, it's just going to push. But that looked like another case of a little bit too much rear brake bias. And we're under caution once again, which means we're going to take another commercial break. We'll be right back.
Shut up and sit down.
It's almost the deadline to turn in this ad, and I still don't know what to do. I better think fast, because this ad is very last minute. What's not last minute, though, is the months of pre-planned content from NextEv Media. But how does that even convey to everyone that means daily video content, which leads to people joining in our active Discord community? Not to mention our stream team that goes live daily with our multiple members. You gotta put something relatable in the ad, too. Like your dog. People like dogs. People should visit thenextsev.com if they like dogs. With so much plans, I don't even know how to describe it to people. What would I even do for an ad?
I got it!
Coming out of turn number 4, Freitas and Marr going to lead them down. Green flag back out in the air. Down into turns 1 and 2, Elliott Drummond's going to be on the inside of that number 4 car. We know Tanner and these two have had a little history in the other series and also here. Looks like the 29 is going to give him a little bit of space. Kind of just slot back down in for now. I think that's a good call. Tom Freitas out leading the way. Drummond now to the inside of Tanner Marr out of 2. Looks like he's going to clear him. Tanner Marr down into 3 and 4. Gets right up on the back bumper of that number 29. Will he have a run coming out of 4? No. Going to slot back into 3rd. Drummond now has a sight set on the 32 of Tom Freitas. Lap 64 of 115. Not a long way to go here tonight at Martinsville. These laps are going to tick off rather quickly. Garrett Wiles has made his way up into the 4th position. Trying to catch up to Tanner Marr. Tanner losing a little bit of time here. Drummond is the fastest truck on the racetrack right now, trying to run down that 32 truck. Everybody pretty much single filed out right now. Tom Freitas leading the way. Elliott Drummond runs 2nd. Last time by, Tom was actually a little bit faster than Drummond, but Tanner Marr was the fastest out of the 3. So I think if Tanner could just hit that line again here a couple more times, he'll be right back on the back bumper of that number 29 truck. Drummond gets around to 32 of Freitas. Freitas going to take a peek back down to the inside as we go down to 1 and 2. Marr's going to take a look to the outside of the 32 coming out of 2. USA Firearms out in chat. What's going on, Timmy? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. On board with the number 32. 46 laps to go. You hear how much time they have to be off the throttle there, really waiting for the truck to rotate through the center of the corner. That is the key to Martinsville. If you can't roll the center of that corner, you're going to be slow. Ooh, Tanner Marr almost contact with the wall there. Coming out of 4, we got a good side-by-side battle going on here near, that's 5th place. Christopher Spencer going around Wiles. Wiles in the outside wall. As Lockshine also makes his way around the 926. Almost a little bumper-to-bumper contact there in the middle of 3 and 4 between the 124 and the 926. They single file out. Let's go back up to the front of the field. Drummond got around Freitas and has been continuing to pull away. Gap now about a half a second. Tanner Marr starting to close the gap between him and that 32. Here comes the 58 of Ryan Rose. Rose, remember, was involved in that earlier caution. Looks like he's got some work done on that truck, trying to get up there and get a good finish. Thank you, Timmy. Greatly appreciate you, man. So it looks like we got single filed out. Everybody calm down a little bit. Getting some green flag runs in. See the rotors starting to glow on these trucks when they go down into the corner. Using a lot of brake here. Tanner Marr going to take a peek to the inside of Freitas. There, go into 1. Can't make it happen. Tanner just kind of showed the nose there. Kind of let Tom know, hey, I'm here, right? You hear how much time he's off throttle. Looks like he didn't roll the center like he wanted to right there. Allowed the number 58 to get a little bit of a run up to that number 4. But it does look like Tanner's a little bit better in 1 and 2, whereas Tom's a little bit better in 3 and 4. Drummond, on the other hand, just setting really good, consistent lap times right now. As he was the fastest out of the top 3 that time by. .38 laps to go. Caution flag out on the speedway. We're gonna get another chance here. Tanner's gonna have a shot lining up on the inside. Maybe get around that 32, make some ground up on that 29 truck. It'll also give Tom a chance to get a good restart on the outside, but let's go see what happened. Well, looks like that's a 55 of Clemens and the 6 of Miller. And I mean, coming out of turn 4, they're side by side. And it looks like Clemens just kind of comes up the racetrack a little bit, gets into that left rear. And it's just history from there. Take one more look at it. We'll slow it down. See right there, Chummy's on that dotted line. And right there's the contact. And that sends them both down to the inside wall. Well, that brought a lot of drivers down pit road, actually. All of the lead drivers, Drummond, Rose, Lockshine, Wellman, Marr, all these guys have come down pit road. But that allowed Nicholas Lamb, who pit on lap 57, to come out and take the race lead once again. So now he's going to be in control on this next restart. Track position's going to be key. We said it earlier in the race. Let's see out in chat. Zimmy, it looks like Drummond won the race off pit road. They pretty much came out the same way they came in. Drummond, Freitas, Marr, and Rose. Then you got Spencer, Wellman, Wiles, and Lockshine, Morrison, Clemens, and Butler. Lights are off on the pace truck. Not sure. We got all these guys up here on fresh tires now. Pit on lap 79. Nicholas Lamb pit on 57. Lamb's gonna bring him down to the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. A little bit of a stack up there. Down into 1 and 2. Gonna be side by side for second. Tom almost making contact with that number 29. So we come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Gonna be side by side for the race lead. Drummond trying to make a pass on the outside. Freitas is gonna look to the inside of that 29. The 5 and the 29 is gonna make door contact coming off of 4. Couple of trucks in the wall there. Still side by side for the race lead. Tom's gonna move them both up the hill. 3 wide coming off turn 2, but caution flag is out. Man. Just when it's getting good. Let's go back and see what happened. A little bit of a stack up here. Oh, it looks like Wellman just went around. Got Wiles with him. I was talking to the 42 before the race. He was playing around with moving the brake bias to the rear of the truck. Might have tried a little bit of an adjustment there on that pit stop. Just didn't agree with him going into the entry of the corner. Ooh, Nicholas Lamb brings it down pit road. Now, I'm not sure if that was a smart call. It could have been. Very well could have been. Yeah, Tom used that bumper there. It looked like that the 29 and the 5 might have made a little bit of contact right there. And that kind of allowed the 32 to kind of bump that 5 truck a little bit, right? Kind of sent them both up the hill. And Tom was going to make a run for 3 wide to go for the race lead. That would have been a good battle. So the only driver to come down pit road was Nicholas Lamb on lap 86. Looks like he did take tires. So he does have fresher tires than everybody else, but it might have been a little too late. He's going to have to make his way back up through traffic here, and not a lot of time to do it. Lights should be going off here, and they do. So we're going to get them going under green once again here. Going to be 25 laps to go. When we come to take the green flag. Tom Friedis is going to start on the outside of Elliott Drummond. Drummond going to be in control. Into the restart zone, green flag back out in the air, 25 laps to go. A little bit of wheel spin by that number 32 truck. It's gonna allow the 58 of Ryan Rose to take a peek to the inside. Tanner Marr's gonna have a run here coming out of turn 2. He's also gonna look to the inside of that 32 truck, allowing Elliott Drummond to start to pull away. Tanner gets around the, oh my God. What happened here? Looked like his 69 might have just gotten loose off the corner. Hard to tell. Might have been a little contact there. We're going to take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
It's almost the deadline to turn in this ad, and I still don't know what to do. I better think fast, because this ad is very last minute. What's not last minute, though, is the months of pre-planned content from NextEv Media. But how does that even convey to everyone that means daily video content, which leads to people joining in our active Discord community? Not to mention our stream team that goes live daily with our multiple members. You gotta put something relatable in the ad too. Like your dog. People like dogs. People should visit the nextsev.com if they like dogs. With so much plans, I don't even know how to describe it to people. What would I even do for an ad?
I got it.
Shut up and sit down.
We're back live here on True Sim Productions. Gonna re-rack them, restack them, and fire them off one more time. Gonna be 18 laps to go when we take the green flag. Is this gonna be our last caution? Out of turn number 4. Drummond in control on the outside. Green flag back out in the air. Top 3 get away clean, single file. Tanamar's going to look to the inside of the 58. He's got a good run through the center of the corner. Maybe a little bit of contact right there. And we're going to go around and be under caution again. What happened, guys? I'm not even going to explain it. Going to be 15 laps to go here. Elliott Drummond, your race leader. Tom Freitas runs second. Tanner Marr now third. Ryan Rose fell back to fourth there under that last restart. All right. Lights are going to go off. We're going to be coming back to 12 laps to go. Drummond taking the inside lane this time. Tom Fried is going to be stuck on the outside. Tanner Marr in third. Rose in fourth. Spencer in fifth. Lockshine sixth. Out of turn number 4 and into the restart zone. Green flag is back out in the air. 12 laps to go here in Martinsville, and Tanner Marr actually has a good run on the 32. Is going to overshoot the corner. Oh, they're going to make, there we go. Guys, give each other room, man. Looked like the 58 thought the 62 was going to go in. And he got into the 32, and it sent Tom around. Tom, heartbreak for that 32 truck. He was having such a good run. I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, we're back live here on True Sim Productions. It's going to be 7 laps to go and to come back to the line. Showing Elliott Drummond your leader. Tanner Marr's going to have to start on the top side this time. Looks like Frida's trying to get the wave around. At turn 4 into the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. 6 laps to go. Little wheel spin out of the number 4. 62's got a good run here going into 1. Trying to hold on to the outside. The 58 trying to look to the inside. Of the 62 coming off turn 2. 1 in the outside wall down the back straightaway. Tanner Marr all over the back bumper of that number 29 machine trying to put him up the hill. Out of turn 4. Gonna be 5 laps to go. Tanner sends it in. Side by side for the race lead. Out of turn 2, side by side down the back straightaway. The 4 Tanner Marr on the bottom side of the racetrack. Drummond to the top side. Drummond holds on. Tanner slots back in behind him 4 more times around. Caution flag. Guys! I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for this. So it looks like we're going to be going into overtime. All right, here we go. We're going to go into overtime. Drummond on the bottom, Tanner on top. Is this our last yellow? Out of turn 4, into the restart zone. Green flag in the air, 2 laps to go. Good launch there for the number 29 of Drummond. Tanner's going to be under pressure by the 62 going into 1 and 2. They're going to make a little bit of contact there. Side by side off of 2. Not good for Tanner. Tanner wants to get to the back bumper of that 29 machine. Almost make contact again coming out of 2. White flag in the air. So I don't think Tanner's going to have enough. They're wrecking behind him. Not going to matter. Wrecking for last on the last lap. Tanner's not going to get close enough. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Elliott Drummond taking him the win here tonight at Martinsville. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Congratulations to Elliott Drummond. Can't find a good camera, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Let's go ahead and talk to our third place finisher. That's going to be the number 62 of Christopher Spencer coming home in third. And what a wild night, I'd say. What do you think there, Spencer?
Yeah, it was definitely Martinsville. Not too sure what was going on tonight. Man, Martinsville's first off is a really tough track right off start, but quite a few cautions tonight. But it's Martinsville again, so kind of expected a little bit.
What was the overall plan there coming to that green, white, checkered?
Well, I was hoping the two in front of me got into each other, lit up the track a little bit so I could go by them, but figured that wasn't going to happen. I here at Martinsville during practice, like really good on the long run. We just needed green flag runs. I was hoping that maybe if they get up there racing a little bit, I could maybe get a jump on them and maybe sneak a win in. But third place, I'd say pretty solid. Got caught up in that big wreck at the get go, so pretty solid turnaround.
Well, you come home in third place. Yep, good finish for you tonight here at Martinsville. Who you got a shout out on the 62?
Okay, Sam, all the work you do, love watching your broadcasts. The entire Smoke Show Racing team, the entire Front Row Esports team. Those guys always every week, every series, always great racing. The SRTV network, Joey West, check those guys out. And yeah, that's SSR. Hopefully next week I can pull the one off.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on third place. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you, sir.
That was third place finisher, Christopher Spencer. Let's go ahead and bring up our second place finisher. That's Tanner Martin at number 4. And Tanner, pretty hard fought night for yourself. Went a lap down a little early and managed to come back in second. Had to fight there on that green, white, checkered. Probably not what you wanted because you were right on the back bumper of Drummond on the restart prior. Kind of talk me through it.
Hey, man, we lit the tires up at final restart. Anybody that watches Front Row knows me and Drummond don't get along very well, right? Tried like a few times to move him out of the way. Felt like we were quicker than him, but the way the restarts and track position played out just wasn't in our favor tonight.
Well, hey, you still come home P2, so you got to be happy about that, especially for how the night went for you and overall.
I am, but I hate to lose any time to what is the 29 car here tonight, 33 car on track tomorrow. But oh well, kid's quick. He just got to grow up a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, man, you won Bristol Dirt last week. You come home and you get second this week, doing good here in the Truck Series for the number 4. Hope to see that performance out of you on Friday. Who you got to shout out for making it all happen?
I'm hoping we're able to contend tomorrow. Them boys are fast in Friday Series. Got to thank McConaughey Sales Shop, MF Race Designs, Bam Racing Videos, Raised Energy, Five Kings Motorsports, of course, and True Sim Productions. And yeah, shout out to Drummond getting the win tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow night.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on second place. And we'll see you tomorrow night in the Cup Series.
Appreciate you.
With Santa Mar coming home in second. Let's go ahead and pull up our race winner. And that's Elliott Drummond, driver of the number 29 here in the Truck Series. And Drummond, pretty good job tonight coming home with another win here in the series. You had to hold off Tanner there on that one restart. What were you thinking coming to that green, white, checkered?
Well, I was going to get wrecked. So, yeah, Tanner's pretty mad at me for, like, just stuff that's happened in the past at, like, Bristol. So, I didn't expect him to race me clean. He raced me cleaner than I thought. So, I think he raced me pretty clean, honestly. I think Robin's racing. But I definitely saw the intent behind it. So, but, I mean, good race. I mean, I kind of messed up at the beginning, putting steering ratio at the 14-1, so that Lewis was able to get around me. Just could not get inside the corner. But once I returned nighttime, I felt super fast around there. It's actually weird. The high line, like the middle line, is actually better than the rumble strips. So, found that to be a bit shocking, but it came out with the win. So I'll take it. It'll give me some practice for tomorrow because I haven't been on iRacing in about a week. So
yeah, absolutely. We're going to see you in the Cup Series tomorrow, and you and Tanner both are going to be in there. So maybe we're going to have to watch for this rivalry throughout the season.
Man, he'll be mad at me about everything. But I mean, sometimes I race like an idiot. He has every right to be mad. Sometimes there's boundaries and you can't go past them. But it was a good race. We'll have another one tomorrow.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on taking home the win here tonight at Martinsville. Who you get a shout out on the number 29?
I'm going to shout out actually the people that were in the Hangout 1 area. Lewis, Ryan, and Chris. They were all pretty chill, joking around the whole time. It was pretty fun in there and kind of kept me focused. So shout out to them. They should have been way up there, but you know, it's racing.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on taking home the win here tonight in Martinsville, and we'll see you tomorrow night in the Cup Series.
Thank you.
That was Elliot Drummond, your race winner, ladies and gentlemen. And after that long night, I think it's time we go on and get out of here. What do you say? Why do I always click the wrong button? Race results are on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We got to get ready for the Cup Series tomorrow night as well. So I hope y'all tune in for that one. This has been the Front Row Esports Truck Series at Martinsville. Why it says Atlanta 130, I have no idea. You got to love SDK sometimes, everybody. We'll just do this. It's just so it don't look stupid. Truck Series. All right, no, it ain't going to change. Whatever. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's just been one of them nights. Is it a full moon? It might be. I don't know. We're going to get out of here. Y'all have a good one.